What are you eating?
Sandwich.
Okay.
Hello.
I don't know how my phone answered.
I don't know. I didn't even hear anything. I didn't hear you say anything.
I mean, I just saw it at the last second.
Oh, okay.
Why were you calling me?
I called you back because you called me first.
I didn't call you.
Yes, it did. It showed up as your name.
And I hit it by accident.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. No worries.
I mean, those things happen.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, honey. I'm not mad. I just wanted to call what you wanted.
Well,
That's all.
now that you're awake, come and make me something to eat. I got something to tell you.
All right, I'm coming down.
All right.
What's up, honey?
All right. So
Ooh. Yes, go ahead.
so Larry comes home at about 11:30
Mm-hmm.
because it was only a half a day.
Okay.
So I asked him about his drafting test,
Uh-huh.
and he said I barely had a chance to do it. And I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "She should have kept you in that class until you finished it." And so I call over to the school, but this school has nothing to do with Empower,
Mm-hmm.
okay? But they told me here that they kept Empower up to date about the students that were going to be late. Okay. And so he gave me the phone number over to Empower, and I called twice, and I got a fucking voicemail. Okay, each time. So I went over there. Okay. And she buzzed me in, and she said, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yeah. First, I'd like to know why nobody answers the phone." Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Is this Mr. Cooley?
It is.
Hey, Mr. Cooley, John Easler from Empower. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good. I might have a little good news for you, maybe help you rest a little bit easier. So I went down and talked to Miss Neufeld, and she had graded the portion of the test that Lawrence was able to get done, and what he had done, and didn't, like, kind of made that his final and didn't count any of the rest of it against him. And he wound up with a 71 for what he did. And when she looks at plugging that into his grade, that bumps him up to a 70 for the class. So that means he would pass the class.
Okay.
Based off of the work that he did. Now, I mean, if you felt like you wanted him to come and try to bump that grade up a little bit more, I don't know if he could or
No.
what it would do to his grade. But as of this point right now, based off the work he did when he came to do the final exam, he will pass the class.
That's fine. That'll work for
Okay.
me.
Now, save you a trip up here anyway. for
Absolutely.
sure. And yeah.
However, you know, I wouldn't mind. Okay. Because
right, absolutely.
I'm that type of parent. Okay.
Yep.
You know, we like to be kept informed, but, and did you ask her about why all these,
Yes, I did. So
assignments
we
were
talked-
missing? And
Yeah, so the things that didn't have anything in them, those are not counting against your son. So those were extra assignments that were given to students who were kind of accelerating through the program to give them credit for the work that they were doing. So now the zeros that are in there, she did tell me that he was coming in and he was working on those assignments, because she did tell me, like you had said, you brought him in early to work.
yeah, once we found out he had all those missing assignments, we started bringing him in early.
Right. And so he made some progress on that, which got him to the point that he was. The rest of those blanks that you saw are not going to count against him, because she's not, those are not part of the grade. She put them in there in case students accelerated through and were able to complete additional work, so those won't count against him.
Okay.
I did notice, and I didn't see it when you were here, that on the 27th of October, Ms. Neufeld did contact your wife about the missing grades that he had at that point in time. So that was the first time that she had contacted, and then didn't contact. I did see where she contacted again. What was it, December the 12th, when you started bringing him in early to do the work. But we're going to make sure that we do have better lines of communication open when students are not doing so well in class, to make sure the parents understand what's going on. But the reason you couldn't see all the rest of that stuff in there was because she didn't calculate that into the grade, and because she wasn't calculating that into the grade, it wasn't showing up on your portal.
Okay, but the stuff he was able to complete, bringing him in early, that helped
Yep.
bump up his grade.
Yes, that helped bump him up. That and the final exam helped bump him up to that 70 grade.
Okay, and Mr. Easler, I really appreciate your help, and once again, I want to apologize for some of my language.
Listen, you're a parent and you're passionate, and I understand. Okay, I don't hold that against you. I get it. You're here advocating for your son, and I applaud you, because there are a lot of kids who don't have parents that will advocate for their children.
Yeah,
So, I do appreciate that.
we have always strived for our children to do their best, and
Right.
that's what. But also, of course, there's never, I never see, like we used to get, homework. Okay.
Right.
And I feel bad because if my son isn't doing good in the class, I want to be able to help him at least maybe understand things he doesn't understand. And I've expressed to him too. I said, look, Larry, if there's something you don't understand, you got to go to the teacher. That's what she's there for.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And, because I don't mind helping him, not doing his work for him, but showing him what he doesn't understand. And that's the way we operate. But but not knowing about assignments that are missing, at least put them in a portal or something so that we can
Right.
at least see them. And because we always check the portal every day.
Right. And that's one thing we're going to work on. We're going to always consistently try to improve that communication piece that we have between our teachers and our parents. So I really appreciate that feedback. I know he's got two good teachers next semester that I believe he's got Mr. Andrews again for one class, and then he's got Mr. Poe for geometry. So we'll definitely, you got two good teachers, I think, that'll do good at communicating with
Yeah, and geometry
Also-
is not an easy subject.
No, he will need to advocate for himself in there for sure. And Mr. Poe will be great and will provide all kinds of opportunities, to help students if they're struggling. Just like you said, though, he has to make sure that he is advocating. And then, of course, you've got my number now. So if you feel like things are not going well, give me a call and we'll get involved and we'll make sure that he has the support that he needs to be successful.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Easler. I really appreciate your help.
Absolutely, sir. Anytime. I appreciate you.
You have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right.
Frankie just messaged me. I've been looking at flights going out a few days before, and total amount is upwards of $1,600.
Yeah.
I
Don't
think
come.
I'm going to come out the week of the 8th because the flights are cheaper.
That's fine. Tell her if it's too expensive, do not come. Your dad says.
If it's too expensive, honey, Dad says don't come.
Larry! We owe him $50.
Who?
Larry.
For what? Because he passed.
Yeah.
Come here. I just talked to Mr. Easler.
Now, who is that gentleman you spoke to?
He's the CEO of Empower.
A CEO,
Yes.
not a principal, just a.
No,
Or
he's
he's in charge of Empower.
he's in charge of Empower.
Okay.
I just talked to Mr. Easler. He talked to Mrs. Neufeld. And she graded the work you did on the test.
Mm-hmm.
And despite what you weren't able to get done, okay, that's not being counted against you. What you were able to get done brings your grade up to a 70,
And he said you will pass her class.
and you will pass your class.
That's my boy. I know, it makes him happy too.
Okay?
That means I passed all of them,
Then you pass all your classes.
And
although I still have 2 exams left to do.
Well,
which are
yeah, I
not-
understand.
did you have another exam today?
Just second period, which I turned that in completely.
Oh, okay.
Now, which you have another one. Do you have 2 more tomorrow?
Yeah, third and fourth period.
And what classes are those?
World history and biology.
What
Okay.
do you still have to go to Empower tomorrow?
Nope.
To the high school for these 2.
Okay, so what time is your third period?
I think probably same time as first period was.
Because you still have to go in the morning. It's like I drive you in the morning every day.
Yeah.
Okay,
Same-
that's fine.
Same thing.
What, doesn't your third period start at a different time?
Yeah, but because it's exams and we're not going to first and second period,
They'll go do those
we'll do
first.
them in the morning.
All right.
Is it a half a day again?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
tomorrow we're gonna drive you to school. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to take the bus. Today was only an
Yeah.
exception because Dad had to be at the
And,
doctor. I
yeah.
didn't realize this
But
much trouble
you know
was going to
what?
happen with the bus.
What did I tell you yesterday?
depends. You told me a lot of stuff yesterday.
No, when you were standing right here, what did I tell you?
Hi, baby.
To concentrate.
Aside from that, what else did I tell you?
Trying to remember that because how much.
I said
how much
if you
plus-
passed the class, I would give you an extra $50.
Yeah, you did say that.
Okay, how could you forget that? Okay.
Because I got the whole bus thing this morning. In my
Yeah,
mind.
well, you're gonna get your extra $50 for passing the class. And I appreciate you getting your grade bumped up, although it probably would have been a little higher had he been able to finish. But
I'm happy
a
with the 70
a
is
70
passing.
is a passing, you're good to go
Yeah, because he said that she was not holding you against you
for the work
for what you didn't
didn't
finish for the test because that was not your fault
No, it was
with the
not.
buses coming in the way they
But
did.
obviously, you scored good enough,
that you
on-
passed
on the work you
on the
did
exam
do.
that you did.
so we knew you were concentrating on that.
So you got
Yeah.
a 70, so you're passing her
All right,
class.
and that's good.
And that's okay with me. Frankie
right.
says, I'm still going to come. It'd be nice to have a vacation before I start my new job. So she's going to try to come out on the week of the 8th. I told her because she said it's flights right now are like $1,600.
Yeah, they are. They're
And-
expensive.
Am I?
She said she'll come the week of the 8th where the flights are cheaper. Your dad's like, well, tell her if it's too much money not to come.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your sister got the job she wanted at the Anchorage Police Department.
I know you told me.
So she starts the 16th.
I told Sydney on the bus that it would wait outside for an hour. And she's like, "Oh,
Yeah, I know. I never expected the
Waiting in
buses
the
to have
cold
that
for an
problem. What's the
hour.
matter? Does-
When is that city council meeting?
Let me see. All right.
And I called Eric while I was waiting outside, and he was already at Empower when I called him.
Well, I hope he does good on
Well,
his
that's
exams.
because he gets
got-
driven
got-
to
He
school,
got driven, yeah.
and we would have driven you to school had I not had this appointment this morning. All right, and you would have been there on
Oh,
time.
oh no, this is final zoning request. Final rezoning request.
I
is-
asked you, when is the city council meeting?
I don't know. It doesn't say on here. It just says final rezoning
I-
request December 26th at 6:30 p.m.
That's when it is.
So
December 26th at 6:30 p.m.
they want to put up 2 more massive apartment complexes.
Yes.
Good God. What, they ain't got enough? Who put this in our mailbox anyway? Oh no, it doesn't have any return address or nothing.
Yeah, and it wasn't signed.
Oh, somebody just wanted to sneak it in there, huh?
Well, it went through the mail. They couldn't just stick it in our mailbox.
Christmas sending Christmas cards. Then I'm proud of you for doing what you did on the exam, for what you did.
Yeah, she gave me like a somewhat easier one.
That's good.
Because obviously she didn't want to give me anything complex, otherwise I would take way too long to do it.
This is a
Right.
pretty card. It says, you are a wonderful reflection of God's love. You are one of those rare people who keeps the spirit of Christmas glowing brightly through the year because your life is truly a reflection of God's love. Every day you show what Christian love is really about through your smiles and laughter, your compassion and concern, your warmth and kindness. God has blessed me with knowing you, and she underlined those in the marker. And this Christmas, I pray that he will bless you with everything good and that his love will always light your way. And she wrote on here, thanks so much for me. Thanks so much for all you have done for me. I appreciate you a lot. I will always be here for you both. Much love and respect for you both always. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Angie. It's a pretty card. Look.
No money in the card, not
Jim.
not even a lottery ticket.
No, look how pretty
No,
the card is.
I know, I'm kidding.
It's our very first
My
Christmas
God.
card. It's
You always
pretty
gotta
card.
take me
Do
so
I
seriously.
keep this? It's got our address on it.
Did you see what I named my live?
No, I didn't. Are you on live now?
This is what I named my
Are you
live.
on live now? Is anybody in the room?
You and someone else, but I don't know who it is. It might be Angel or it might be Michelle. One of
No,
the
what
two.
did you name it?
I said watching the videos is as important as commenting. Average 3 minutes on a 23-minute video. Average 3 minutes watching on a 23-minute
Right.
video for the people who watched.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So and I'm going to check each video and those who just commented without even watching
it,
are not going to get put on the wheel.
and that's fine. I'm not going against that.
I mean, the whole purpose is watch hours, and you can't get watch hours
By just commenting.
by just commenting.
Okay, what do you guys want for lunch?
So if they watch this video, okay, they'll understand.
Right.
And,
Larry, what you want to eat?
I mean, even when I'm live and I'm on the computer and I turn on someone's video.
You want a pizza?
Yeah.
Don't
Wait a minute.
I still have leftover
We
from
still
the
got
other
leftovers.
yesterday when I made it.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna throw. You got to eat that first. I don't want to throw it out.
Yeah. It's good pizza. You can't waste it. And I'll take some egg rolls. Some egg rolls and, hey, some egg rolls and a couple cheese,
White Castle.
White Castles. Yeah.
Larry has passed all of his classes. Send that to Sissy.
I mean, I went in there angry.
Oh, it's empty. I bet you did. Oh. Okay.
And I don't care if those assignments that were missing were extra assignments. I wanted him to do extra assignments that would have helped bump up his grade even more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Larry.
All right, Luna, let me wash this off. And I'll give you some fresh food. Hold on. Hold on. You don't want to go out there.
Next semester, one of the classes you have at Empower is geometry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I want you to spend at least 2 hours a day on YouTube studying geometry. 2 hours a day.
How am I supposed to do that if I don't know what I'm dealing with?
You're going to be starting beginning geometry. So you go on YouTube and look for beginner's geometry and you start there. Okay? That is where you start. You see how easy that is?
I guess.
All right. 2 hours a day.
Yeah, because she updated here that said you received a score of 71 on your final exam.
Yeah, he got a
For
71.
what you took.
Which
So
bumped his grade up to
Yes.
70. Okay. And here, this is his card.
oh, the CEO, the chief executive
And
officer.
you can call him anytime. I'm glad I talked to him. All right. Do you understand me? Okay. Now, Christmas Eve and Christmas, no, I'm not expecting you, but I want you to spend at least 2 hours a day, which isn't much. It isn't much. You go on YouTube and you study beginning geometry.
Yeah, his class is called Geometry Concepts and Yeah, concepts and con. Geometry concepts is what it's called.
Geometry concepts. That's what you
Oh,
look.
that's right. Oh, you got Mr. Andrews again.
Yep.
For your game design and animation.
Headed for.
So, geometry concepts. You go on YouTube 2 hours a day. When you start that class, you want to already be prepared.
Oh, those are the first two you're going to have in Empower.
Yep.
Is your game
You're gonna have
design
to-
and your geometry class.
It's gonna be like similar to.
And then you have 10th grade literature and composition, and then intro to recreational games with Mr. Fowler.
Do we understand each other?
Yeah, but I probably shouldn't do it too early because then I'm gonna forget it by the time I actually get to that class.
No, you won't, because I said 2 hours a day, excluding Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And
Seconds. Okay.
If you watch it 2 hours a day, not this, even if it's the same video for 1 week so you can understand it, do it, okay? And go to another video. 2 hours a day.
So your second
excluding-
semester, okay, that doesn't
excluding
start
Christmas
until
and
the
New
3rd.
Year's. 9 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock in the morning. That's not a lot. Okay? I'm not asking for a lot. That leaves you plenty of time to do whatever else you want to do. Do we understand each other?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Peter, how are you?
You've done good, Larry. I'm glad that your dad and I are glad you passed all your classes. We're happy about that.
Say hello to Peter.
Hello, Peter. Your sister said that's great.
Okay? All right.
Because I told your sister you passed all your classes.
And-
That's great.
So far,
You know, you did.
because Mr. Andrews has to grade my final for.
Yeah, but what
Science.
was his score in Andrew's class?
Your she's a computer sciences teacher. It said you have an updated grade of 72.
Okay, so I passed that one too.
So you passed his class.
Barely, but you passed it.
Hey, I'm sure he'll do a lot better next semester with the classes that he's got.
Well, that's why I
So-
wanted him to start preparing early, especially for geometry, because that is not that easy. And the more you know, the
better you'll be.
the better off you'll be. And next semester we want an average passing grade of 80. Okay?
So I know you'll do a lot. You'll do a lot better.
Hi, Karina. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit better today. Go on, make him.
I'm gonna make him and I some pasta. I
I-
want pasta.
Well,
You want
then
some pasta with me, Larry?
mine only needs to be heated in the microwave. So,
Depends.
Great.
Maria, say hello to Karina.
Hi, Karina. Oh my goodness. You're starving like you never eaten. Okay.
It's been a hectic day today.
Oh, she's just a pain in the ass. You think she don't eat anything?
I had a doctor's appointment at 7:40 this morning, and my son's bus was an hour late picking them up, and he had important tests to do today.
Get that FMLA.
And one test he didn't get a chance to finish.
Let me go get the. Well, come here, Larry. Let's see what kind of pasta we got.
But I'm happy that what he was able to get done. Yeah, it is a little stuffed up, but that's okay. What he was able to get done was enough to get him to pass the class, so I'm happy about that. So we passed all his classes, and now I'm going to get him to start working on one class that he's going to have for next semester, and that's geometry. And I know geometry's not easy. But the more you can learn, the better off you'll be going into the class next semester. And believe me, once you start learning it, once you get into the class, you're not going to forget it because it's all going to look familiar.
Mr. Poe, I think it said his name was, for your
Yeah.
geometry teacher. Mr. Andrews, okay, oh, sorry too.
Peter says geometry is not easy with a couple dots and a question mark.
No, geometry is not easy, and I'm sure he's not going to have a fun time with that, but
2 hours a day. Starting tomorrow. Or not starting tomorrow. After
The semester ends.
after the semester ends.
all right, let me.
Which is tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, because the semester only goes to the 20th. And then the next semester starts January 3rd
Okay.
when they go back.
So tomorrow's your last day. And
Technically, yeah.
and you're only taking 2 tests and then
that's it.
And then you're coming back home.
Yeah, because we'll take the exams and then have lunch and then
Was lunch
Everyone
good
goes
today?
it was cheeseburger, I think.
Oh, that's all right. I don't want that.
Did you eat it?
No, and neither did Eric.
Oh, why? It was nasty? Maybe. I
No,
don't know.
no, he probably just wanted to hang out with me
Oh, okay.
because we were,
You want one of these and not 2, right?
1.
One?
we were
Okay.
just right by the door talking.
But you don't have to do it right
Okay,
away.
wait. Okay, I'll leave it over here until
All
you're ready
right.
for it. I'm going to get the pot and get some water going. We'll make some pasta for you and I.
Peter says that is 7th, 8th grade stuff back in Europe. We don't live in Europe, Peter.
Yeah, we don't live in Europe now.
We live in North
We
America.
live in stupid America.
Stupid adults.
Just a bunch of assholes with guns.
I mean, three quarters of the students in this country that are in 8th grade are doing 4th grade math
I can't read.
and can't read.
Yeah,
That's because of the teachers we have.
pretty sad.
I want my child to excel.
Well, I told him to do that.
Even if I have to learn it with you, I'll sit here and learn it with you.
You can explain it to us. Here we go, cover this up.
You're right, Peter. It is a sad reality. I mean, they're more worried about transvestite
Okay.
story time.
Hello, look out.
I'm more interested in my children learning.
Here we go. I'll use this too because it's left over. We're going to use it. Oh, oh.
And my surgery is still scheduled for January 2nd.
Come on.
That has not changed.
Nope. That's not what I wanted. Okay, that's fine.
Of course, Maria doesn't like the fact that I want to try and videotape it. Mrs. Know-It-All says you're not going to be able to.
Let's get this in a pot.
Well, see, Peter, the problem is some of the software that they use in the school is not available for us. It's only available in the school. So there's like nothing we could help them with, especially in drafting. Okay. But now I know that his subjects for next semester, so I can start getting him a head start.
I think I know mine.
Okay.
And Larry,
Yeah.
he said that Mr. Poe is a very nice teacher, and you can go to him if you're not understanding something, but you got to go to him, okay?
Yeah, you have to ask for help from the teacher. That's what he's there for, and she's there for. You got a lady teacher for your English literature, your English lit class. Miss Chakra or Shakar, I didn't look at her name close enough to. But yep.
What grades what's his grades in the other two classes that he's taking tests for tomorrow?
They're both 70s, I think. Actually, biology's in the 80s.
Yes, biology is like 78.
I think it was
Why
like
don't you
80
look?
now.
Let me look because I have to.
I think you said it was 80 now.
Let me see.
Because I got an 80 on the EOC.
No, it was better that way, Peter. I mean, we learned everything without computers.
Let me see.
I believe you said my grade was an 80 because I got an 80 on the EOC. And that's 10% of your grade. Although it is stupid that we have to take a final for that class anyway.
Well, it's
Because the EOC technically counts as it is the end of course exam.
Put that in there. Get your daddy a soda, would you?
okay. Your biology shows right now you're at 78, and your taking computer sciences final tomorrow, right?
I already did.
Oh, you already did. Okay.
It's world history I'm taking.
Oh, I'm sorry. World history is what I had to look at. You're also making a 78 in world history.
All right, just do good on that.
So-
and, you're
Those two I should be fine with.
Yep. Do both of those. Do real good on them, and you're gonna be just fine.
What the hell's the matter with that cat?
Thank you.
She's
She
jumping
tried
at the
to
door.
looks like she was gonna attack me. I think she tried to.
She's trying to jump at the door.
We need a roll of paper towels down here.
I'll go get one.
What was on there?
You had dirt on your forehead. From what I don't know.
Well, I was at the doctor today.
So, yeah, I'll get another roll for. Oh, we got one right here. I left an extra one down here anyway.
Okay.
Here we go. This one we got another one.
Now, I understand that, Peter, but, you know, I like to be able to see what he's doing. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's tough on me when I can't see what he's doing because
we don't have access
this-
to that stuff.
we don't have access to that software.
Oh, she's wicked. Better watch out. She'll do like she did to Dad's hand.
Even with a calculator, Peter, they get it wrong. Mm. Take your hand down in between.
Where's she at?
Take your hand down in between. There you go. Get it, Luna. Get him, Luna. Get him, Luna. Go like this down the
No,
chair.
Peter, we cannot log in to his what
Get him, Luna.
what he does at school from our computer. No, we can't.
No.
They're on totally different systems.
Get him, Luna. Get him.
Oh Lord, she's ready. Look at her.
Get him, Luna.
She's ready to jump his ass.
Now bring it up.
She's watching, isn't she?
Yeah, she's about ready to jump. Get him, Luna.
Usler? Is that how you say his last name?
Easler.
Easler? Okay.
Get him, Luna. Yeah, you lazy fucking cat. Oh, she did.
She's waiting right there. Whoa!
Get him, Luna. Get him. She's back over there. Go, go, go. Put your hand in between.
Peter said he sold the valve a few minutes ago. It would be a great help if you would guide me through the eBay process of creating a label.
Do you have labels at the house?
This will definitely keep that. Today's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tonight and tomorrow left. Oh. Get on here and turn off my alarm.
Because if you don't, put it in a box, take it to the post office and ship it priority mail. You'll get a tracking number and that's all you need. And then you put the tracking number in eBay so that the seller can have the tracking number or the buyer can have the tracking number. And then that covers you.
I fired the enter. I don't care about that.
I certainly wish we could log in from our computer, but
I told them they're on totally
the
different.
software that they use is only available to them.
That's it. I'm just very
That's why this work can only be completed in school.
I'm just very glad he passed. Makes me happy. Remind me of Frankie when she was close to failing her physics class.
Yeah. I mean, people don't look at your grade, they look at whether you passed or not.
Mm-hmm. I thought that I can print the label on regular paper, as I do when people or companies send me return labels.
Well, you could, but you just got to make sure that you tape it real good to the box so it can't be ripped off. And did they pay you by PayPal? Yes or no? Well, I don't think that's it, Peter. But there's a thing called a parent portal. Hi, Angel. How you doing? What do you mean you have to put in your banking info? Have they paid you yet? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, either you got an email that the item's been paid for or you didn't.
Okay, because I know you just did one this morning. All right. All right. You go do that. I'm gonna finish, and then you can eat when you come out of the shower. So go take a shower. All right. While I get this ready. Oh, but it's gonna be boiling in a minute. Good to go.
Because if they paid for the item, then all you have to do
Hi, Angel.
is either go through eBay or go through PayPal and print a shipping label. But you got to make sure you know the weight of the item with the box and the size of the box. Because you got to input the box size and how you want to ship it, which you're going to have to ship it priority mail. Action required. I can text. Yeah, text me the screenshot.
How are you doing today, Angel?
Do it on my regular number 1779. Because I used my other phone to go live with, so my regular phone is freed up, and I'm waiting.
Working, yep. That's what I gotta do today too, Angel. You're right. Just work. I only got tonight and tomorrow night, and then that's all. So I'm okay with that. I told the girl when I picked up the paperwork, I said, "Can you please make sure you tell Dr. Bram Hall, thank you very much. I really appreciate this."
I mean, it costs you a lot of money, well, insurance-wise,
Yeah.
to get those papers filled out. All right, I'll take my
I'll do your hamburgers.
cheeseburgers.
Just a little bit of salt, not too much.
All right, Peter. Ugh.
All right.
Yeah. I'm a lot happier now.
Well, I'm glad. I don't want you to be unhappy.
Well, at least
Oh,
going into surgery knowing he passed his classes.
Yes, you can rest easy now.
Okay.
Jim Angel said he found a 500 roll of labels on Temu for $6.
Well, if you use to print labels or a thing that uses rolls, I don't. I print mine, from my 3 printers. Well, actually, one printer, my laser printer. I just use regular 8x11 sheets, and it's got 2 labels on per sheet. And that reminds me, we have to do one for Tammy.
Frankie said she will let us know when she has a flight booked.
All right, but I don't want her spending a lot of money.
I know that, and she knows that. She still wants to come regardless. She said it's nice to have a vacation before I start my new job.
Forgot what I paid for those.
What's that? Oh, the labels?
Yeah, let me take a quick peek.
My spoon.
What's with all this shit here, Maria?
What? What's the matter? Jim? What shit? We're talking about.
These E-Boot women's 12-piece hexagonal things, and I could understand your compression socks, and then you got high career 12 pieces teardrop
Where?
right here and here.
That's stuff that I've ordered before. That I have.
What are they?
I got earrings and necklaces.
These don't look like earrings, they look like necklaces.
There are necklaces, yes.
What, you don't have enough necklaces?
I like to wear necklaces. They look
All
pretty.
right,
Here you go.
let me see what I paid.
Hang on, I'm gonna clean these out. Oh, this way. This for the. Put that up there. Chili sauce. Start getting that warm. Now let me pour this a little bit now.
Hang on. View order details. Let's see. Let's see. For 1,000 labels, I paid $23 and change. But that's a good price for 500 on a roll.
For $6.
For $6 from Temu, yes, that's a very good price. I'd order a couple rolls, so you have plenty.
Yes, Angel, that's our daughter from Alaska. Yes, she's still planning to come out. Right now, she said flights are looking at $1,600. So she's wanting to come out the week of the 8th because it'll be cheaper. And we knew, even Jim said he knew flights would be not cheap. They'd be expensive.
Let's see what he sent.
Can you ask her to bring you a new ulu? What's an ulu?
Yeah, you need to add your bank account details. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to print that label and they will refund the money for the sale.
Oh, Alaskan curved knives. Oh, okay. Now I know what ulu means.
Let me see.
Ulu.
This is what it looks like, Maria.
Let me see. Oh my. Wee. Legendary knife of the Arctic.
Yeah.
Yikes.
On Amazon, they're $33. You know how much they would cost in
Alaska? Oh
Alaska?
God.
Holy crap.
I'm sure it'd probably be a lot more.
Probably
than
double that price.
It's not a knife, it's an ulu. A what? And he says they're very sharp. I love them.
Oh, God damn it. Come here.
Yeah.
Log me back in.
Oh. Mine, right?
What?
That's right?
No.
What is it?
It's Chumba.
What is it?
CaseySpitstop at Gmail.
Okay, what's your...
The regular one.
Okay. Okay.
Ah.
My hands are itchy. Oh, definitely. If Angie comes online, we see her in the room, I'll definitely tell her thank you for the card. Yeah, they look very sharp too, Angel. I can tell by the way they look.
Why did this come up?
What is it?
Not what I clicked. Not doing a kitty puzzle. Not at 50,000 a try.
Buffalo. Hey,
I at least want to try for a shaker.
what do you want? You want to go outside?
Go
Come on,
let her
let's go to
out.
the front. Come on. Come on this way, Luna. Come on. Come on. Come on, Luna. I'll let you outside. Come on. Go. There you go. Oh, this is kind of okie dokie.
Who's that?
Kenan.
Where'd it come from?
It was on the porch.
Ain't what I asked you.
It's got medicine in it, that much I know.
Came from FedEx.
So
Where'd it come from? The porch.
it was on the porch. Turn it off. It's nice and hot now.
Boy, it's just eating up money today.
What? That?
Yeah. I've had one win in 19 spins. What I just won didn't make up for anything. And it's gonna take it, and it's gonna take that back in a hurry. Yep, there it all goes. Plus more. See, someone won the major.
Is it a homework? Close enough.
Well, pretty near. Yeah. I'll bet it's a Hallmark. Well, pretty near. Look at this. It's just eating this shit alive.
Honey, it's just a game. I mean,
3 fucking wins and 35 spins. Come on, Maria.
I don't know what to tell you, babe.
Even the lottery gives you better percentages. Look at this. Nothing.
A little more up.
I've had 6 wins out of almost 50 spins.
Oof.
Look at this. Nothing.
Okay, Angel.
I'll go 20 spins. I can't go below 2 million. How many people are in the room?
It said there was only 3? 4. Five now.
Oh, well. Yeah, but somebody's got to say something so I know they're there.
Right. Frankie said she thinks Tyler's feeling a little better. He was sleeping when she left for work. So.
I don't want YouTube thinking that that's all me in there.
No, 4. Okay.
I'm gonna have to lower the bet.
Right there. All right, wait for him to come down.
This is what I should start out doing 2,000 a spin. All right, you're the only one in here.
I am?